fire. Grill master, huh?
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
It's pretty hard to find quicker service, nicer people, or anyone who cares more when filling your prescriptions in Kin's Pharmacy in Crete. After all, the drive-thru makes your wait time minimal, and Kin and Carrie are reliable pharmacists. It's so much more. Helpful advice, accurate refills, and a large selection of over-the-counter products. So don't just take my word for it. Try Kin's Pharmacy for yourself. Whether it's in the drive-thru, inside, or with mail-out service, trust Kin's U-Save Health Mart Pharmacy to care for you. Kin's Pharmacy in Crete, caring for you and about you.
What's your convenience emergency? When you're late for work but need your caffeine? Stop, shop, and roll. Headed to the big game but need ice, drinks, and munchies? Stop, shop, and roll. On your way home but you gotta grab some cold ones? Stop, shop, and roll. No matter what, the solution is Stop and Shop in Crete. Always open so you can get in, out, and on your way. So remember, in case of a convenience emergency, stop, shop, and roll. Stop and Shop, East Highway 33 in Crete.
Home is where a new sunrise says, I don't want to wake up anywhere else.
I woke up in the middle of the night, opened my eyes, in my own mind, dreaming you. Well, all my dreams are sweet.
Life is about waking up to a brand new dream. We're the local bank that's with you, wherever it leads, because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank.
Gatorade, bro.
Yes, sir, for punch.
I remember way back when.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Cinema Brooklyn has done it! And everybody say, I remember way back when.
Start playing and never stop playing. You get the most from the game when you're having fun.
I remember way back when.
And welcome baseball fans to Crete, Nebraska for Doane University Baseball right here on the Doane Sports Network. Today we have GPAC Baseball doubleheader, the Hastings College Broncos and your Doane University Tigers. Doane comes in with a record of 20-8 on the season, 6-4 in the GPAC. Hastings is 10-18 on the season, 4-4 in the GPAC. These two teams met yesterday in Hastings with the Broncos picking up a pair of wins over the Tigers, 2-1 and 4-3. The Broncos came from behind in both those games. A lot of two-out hits, key hits for the Broncos as they picked up the doubleheader sweep yesterday out at Duncan Field. So today we're at the Doane Ballfield Complex for our third and fourth games of the series as Doane and Hastings getting set for another GPAC doubleheader. Let's take a look at the lineups. First for the Broncos, leading things off, and at shortstop, Jace Valdez. Batting second, the center fielder, Jaden Stone. Hitting third, the catcher, Tyler Kistler. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Eli Merritt. Batting fifth, at third base, Mason Masur. Batting sixth, at first base, Dylan Otto. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Matt Lucero. Hitting eighth, in left field, Anthony Rigney. And batting ninth, in right field, Tristan Martinez. On the hill for the Broncos will be Cole Peterson. So it's Valdez, Stone, Kistler, Merritt, Masur, Otto, Lucero, Rigney, and Martinez with Peterson pitching. For the Doane Tigers, lineup is as follows. Leading things off in right field, Logan Amick. Batting second in left field, Joe Osborne. Hitting third, the first baseman, Lucas White. Batting fourth at third base, Justin Nevels. Hitting fifth at second base, Luke LaChance. Hitting sixth, catching, Jack Tillman. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Christian Yanez. Batting eighth in center field, James Grease. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Brett Meyer. On the hill for the Tigers will be Caden Crawford. So it's Amick, Osborne, White, Nevels, LaChance, Tillman, Yanez, Grease, Meyer with Crawford pitching. So as they finish getting the field ready for our game here today, we're going to step away for a moment. We'll come back with first pitch between the Broncos and the Tigers right here on the Doane Sports Network. Caden Crawford will be on the mound for the Tigers. So he's finishing his warm-up tosses. He comes in with a 3-3 record, a 2.89 earned run average, making his 7th start of the season. He's thrown 37 in a third innings, has struck out 33, walked 9, has opponent's batting average of 247 against him. So Valdez will lead things off for Hastings. He's batting .253, entering action today. Has a team-high 14 RBIs out of the leadoff spot. First pitch comes in, taken for a ball. First pitch at 1 o'clock local time. Next pitch. Swung on, chopper towards third. Neville's charges, has it. Throw over to first is in time for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 3, Jaden Stone.
And I'll bring up Stone. First pitch to Stone was a strike. Next pitch in, also a strike, and the count 0-2. Stone, left-handed batter. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, chopper to second. Well, chance has it. Throw to first. In time for out number 2.
Batting third, the catcher.
So 2 ground outs. That brings up Kistler. Kistler batting .296. Breaking ball. Missing low, ball 1. Next pitch. Comes in high, ball 2. Crawford ready. And the pitch. Swung on, chop foul. Mission to baseball here at the complex today. We have junior varsity softball just off to our left behind the Hastings dugout. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. The wind and the pitch. Swung on, ground ball to third. Neville's backhands. Throw across in time to end the inning. So 3 ground outs for Crawford. After half an inning, it's Hastings 0. Don't come. Amick will lead off for Doan as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Amick getting his first career start in right field today. Comes in batting .346. First pitch swinging, ground ball to third. Yes, sir. Throw across is in time.
Batting second.
And there's one down.
Number 14, Joe.
So that'll bring up Joe Osborne. Osborne steps in batting .287. First pitch swinging, fouled off out of play. Count 0-1. Next pitch. It's going to be a called strike inside corner. Peterson ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch comes in high, ball 1. Mostly sunny skies, 70 degrees here in Crete. The pitch swung on line into center field. That's going to be in for a base hit. Osborne rounds first, takes a look. We got our first hit of the game.
Batting third, first baseman, number 29, Lucas White.
I'll bring up Lucas White. White batting .367. It's a team high 28 RBIs. First pitch, it's going to miss outside for a ball. One ball, no strikes to count. Next pitch, swung on, hit down the left field line, down for a base hit. Extra bases for White as Osborne rounds second, heading to third. He's going to try to score. The relay to the plate is going to be in time as Osborne hesitated going around third. And he's going to be thrown out. So White has a double. But Osborne unable to score.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 1, Justin Nevels.
I'll bring up Nevels. Swung on, ground ball to short. On one hop, throw over to first is going to be in time to end the inning. So Doan gets no runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left on base. After 1 inning, we are scoreless. Merritt will lead off for Hastings. Designated hitter in this game comes in with a .233 batting average. First pitch popped up towards right field. Amick is there, and he'll make the catch for out number 1.
Fifth, third baseman, number 29, Mason Macer.
So Macer will step in. Third baseman for the Broncos. First pitch taken low, ball 1. Batting .429. Next pitch is going to be high, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to count. The pitch. Blown away, ball 3. Crawford ready. The pitch. In there for a called strike. Now the 3-1. In there for strike 2. So count now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning. The wind, the pitch. Swung on liner right at Meyer, and he'll make the catch for out number 2.
Batting sixth, first baseman, number 27, Dylan Otto.
Just like Meyer was playing catch with Tillman. Ball came straight at him, didn't have to move. Look at the Doan defense. Osborne is in left, Greason center, Amick in right, Neville's at third, Meyer at short, LaChance at second, White at first, and Tillman behind the plate. This pitch comes in high to Otto. He's batting .215 on the year. Next pitch fouled off the end of the bat towards the Doan dugout, and count now even at a ball and a strike. The wind, the pitch. Swung on, lifted into left field. Osborne takes a few steps back, now comes back in, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second inning with Doan and Hastings knotted up at 0. A chance to lead off for Doan as we go to the bottom of the second inning. First pitch runs inside, ball 1. No chance batting .275. Tiger starting second baseman has started all 28 games so far this year. His next pitch is inside for ball 2. Peterson set, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up, out of play. Count now 2-1. Defensively for the Broncos, Rigney is in left, Stone in center, Martinez in right. Mercer is at third, Valdez at short, Lucero at second, Otto at first, Kistler behind the plate. The 2-1 offering in there for a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. The wind, the pitch. Swung on, slow roller off of LaChance and up the third baseline, foul. Two balls, 2 strikes the count. Pitch in the dirt, ball 3. So the count now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Luke LaChance leading off the bottom of the second inning. The pitch. Swung on, chopper, foul, wide of third. We have another 3-2 pitch coming up. To LaChance from Peterson. Called strike 3.
96, the catcher. 17, Jack Tillman.
LaChance thought it was outside. So did many others. And there's one down. Now bring up Jack Tillman. He's batting .321. First pitch is going to hit Tillman. He'll head down to first base. I'll bring up Christian Yanez. Yanez batting .304.
Courtesy runner for Tillman, number 6, Tanner Black.
Tanner Black will take over at first base as the courtesy runner for the Tigers.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, number 22, Christian Yanez.
Throw over to first. Otto has to come off the bag to pull it in. Black will retake his lead as Peterson comes set. The pitch, runner goes, pitch taken low, throw down to second is going to bounce in off of the second baseman, Lucero. Maybe a stolen base for Black. The count 1-0 to Yanez. So runner in scoring position with one down for Doan. Next pitch. It's going to miss inside. Count 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to count. Kick and pitch. Taken low, ball 3. Peterson on the season, 0-1, making his third start. A 2.7 earned run average entering play today. 13 and a third innings pitched, 12 strikeouts. Hitters hitting .222 against him. And a step off. Black will head back to second. 3-0 the count to Yanez. The pitch. In there for a strike. Yanez waiting at the plate. Peterson taking a look back, the kick and pitch. Swung on and missed. As Peterson able to place a pitch in on the hands of Yanez. So now the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, runner goes. Pitch was in the dirt for ball 4, and Black will head down to third base on the stolen base.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 15.
He was in motion on that pitch. And I'll bring up James Grease. So runners at the corners. 1 down. Pitch on the way. Runner do not go as the first pitch in for a strike as Grease was squared around. So probably a safety squeeze situation was looked at there. Next pitch again squaring around, taking the pitch low. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. So now the count 1 ball, 2 strikes as Grease was called for taking too much time getting into the box. It was called for a strike. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on, ground ball, and it's going to be gloved by Lucero. His only play will be the first, and it's going to be thrown away. Unable to get his footing, fell back down and then threw it wide. So that'll be an error on the second baseman. It is an RBI for Grease, as Black was going to score either way. So runners at second and third with 1 out. Infield will come in now with Brett Meyer at the plate. Meyer batting .306. First pitch comes in for a called strike. Meyer a little banged up. That's why he's batting down in the 9-hole this weekend. Been at the top of the lineup much of the season. Pitch missing outside. Doan missing a couple of starters right now. Is going through a little bit of an injury bug at the moment. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Swung on, fouled off at the plate. The count 1-2. The wind, the pitch. Swung on, lifted into right field. That'll be caught by Martinez. The throw in will be cut off, and Doan will score a run on the sacrifice fly.
Right fielder Logan Amick.
Both runners move up on the play. So at the moment, now's run is unearned. So back to the top of the order with Amick. His pitch taken low for a ball. Count 1-0. Next pitch. He's going to miss. Low and away. Ball 2. Peterson's next offering is way outside, ball 3. Nice job by Kistler to pull it in, preventing it from going to the backstop. Saving a run at the moment. .30 pitch. Low for ball 4. So runners at the corners once again. Now bring up Joe Osborne. So Osborne will step in. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Peterson comes set. The pitch. Swung on, grounded foul, White at third. Amick takes his lead off of first, Grease off of third. The 0-1, runner goes from first, now steps back, throw down to third. Grease back in safely. So Amick started, pulled up after a couple of steps. Count now even at a ball and a strike. Next pitch. Swung on, line down the line, left field line, foul. Count now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Missing outside, ball 2. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Second inning, Doane leading 2-0. Runner goes from first. The pitch. Swung on, soft liner to second. It's going to be bobbled. Picked up, throw over to first by Lucero, and Otto able to hold on to the bag to record the out and end the inning. So for Doane, they get 2 runs on no hits. There was 1 error and 2 left on base. After 2 innings, Doane leads 2-0. Lucero leading off for the Broncos. First pitch fouled back onto the softball field. Count 0-1. Next pitch, swung on, fouled to the Doan dugout. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Lucero batting .326 on the season. 0-2 pitch, grounded to first. White has it. Throw to the pitcher covering. The tag by Crawford is in time for the out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 0.
There's a foot race to the bag between Crawford and Lucero, and Crawford able to apply the tag before Lucero could get his foot down on the bag. And there's 1 out. Now bring up Rigney. Rigney batting .143, shows bunt, takes the pitch high for a ball. Count 1-0. Swung on, lifted into right field. Amick is there, makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the right fielder. Crutch is batting ninth, the right fielder, number 6.
I'll bring up Martinez. Martinez batting .243. Ground ball back up the middle, and that's going to make its way through for a base hit. So the first base runner for the Broncos comes in the top of the third with 2 down.
Shortstop Chase Valdez.
I'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Valdez. First pitch, breaking ball, a called strike, count 0-1. Next pitch swung on and missed, the count 0-2. Dome men's golf team playing down in Kansas at the Bethel Invitational, and they are 2 holes away from winning the tournament. Tigers had a 3-shot lead going into today. They are leading by 12 strokes at the moment. This pitch comes outside for ball 1. So a big day for the Doane men's golf team. Looking to close out a victory down at the Bethel Invitational in Kansas. 1-2 pitch popped up. Meyer calling for it. Still on the dirt. Now backs up onto the edge of the grass for out number 3. So for the Broncos, no runs on a hit. There were no errors, 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the third. Doane in front, 2-0. Lucas White will lead off for Doan as we go to the bottom of the third inning. First pitch comes in high, ball one. Next pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the softball field. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Next pitch from Peterson comes in high, ball 2. Next pitch. Swung on, foul back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count to the Tiger first baseman. Three, 4, and 5 in the Tiger order here in the bottom of the third. Peterson set. The pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3.
Third baseman Justin Nevels.
So White down on strikes, just confirming with the umpire that that was still in the zone. I'll bring up Justin Nevels. Pitch taken low, 4 ball, count 1-0. Nevels hit a mammoth shot yesterday out at Hastings, clearing the wall in left field. Pitch missing, count now 2-0. It's 370 down the line at Duncan Field in left field. He hit it probably about the area that would be about 380 onto Elm Avenue. Pitch swung on and missed, and count 2-1. 320 down the line here in Crete, 400 to straightaway center. It's 408 in Hastings at Duncan Field. The 2 biggest parks belong to these 2 teams. Pitch called for a strike and count 2-2. The wind and the pitch. In the dirt, ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes, the count to Nevels. The wind and pitch. That's going to run inside. Ball 4. Nevels has a walk.
The second baseman, Luke LaChance.
I'll bring up LaChance. Pitch from Peterson, low and away, ball 1. Nevels on the season, 3 for 5 in stolen base attempts. So he takes his lead off of first. The pitch, swung on, ground ball inside the bag at third, down the line, fair ball. LaChance will have extra bases, and Nevels will pull into third base. And the Tigers have second and third with 1 down.
The catcher, Jack Tillman.
So visit to the mound as Jack Tillman will be coming to the plate for Doan. So Doan with runners at second and third. And their catcher Jack Tillman at the plate. So infield will be in. Doan has tried some sacrifice bunts on the year, but we'll see with Tillman at the plate. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Usually if they do that, it's when the infield is not playing in. Tillman does have 3 sacrifice bunts this year. Has an 0-1 count. As Peterson brings in the next pitch. Swung on, chop foul. Count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. Swung on, hit down the line, but foul into the Bronco bullpen. The count remains 0-2. Next pitch low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The wind, the pitch. Swung on, lifted into right center field and deep. That's going to chase Martinez back. Be deep enough for a sacrifice fly as both runners will move up on the play. And Tigers add a run. And I'll bring up Yanez. So Doan now leads 3-0. Following the sacrifice fly by Tillman. 2 down in the inning. Runner at third. Pitch missing low and away. Ball 1. The wind, the pitch. Taken in the dirt, blocked for ball 2. So LaChance will hold at third. Great crowd out here on this sunny Sunday afternoon. Bleachers behind the backstop fairly full. Numerous people out on the berm and beyond center field. As this pitch driven into left center field. Coming over and making the catch on the run is Rigney to end the inning. So for Doan, they get a run on a hit. There were no errors and 1 left on. After 3 innings, Doan leads 3-0. Stone will lead off for Hastings as we go to the 4th inning. First pitch swung on, foul back, out of play. Count 0-1. Doane men's golf team has wrapped up the victory down in Kansas. The Tigers shooting a 276 yesterday, a 301 today, a 577 total. Let's pitch in for a called strike. So Tigers winning by 13 strokes over Southeast Community College and Midland to win the Bethel Invitational. This pitch can be lined into center field. Grease is there, takes a few steps towards the left center gap, makes the catch to record out number 1. Doane's Achilles Lazaritis winning the Bethel Invitational on the individual side as well. Pitch taken for a ball to Kistler. So Doane winning the team title and has the individual medalist. So congrats to the men's golf team. Breaking ball in for a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to count to Kistler. Next pitch from Crawford. It's just high. Ball 3. Fastball fouled straight back to the screen. Count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The wind, the pitch. That's going to miss high and away for ball 4. First walk by Crawford. We'll have a courtesy runner coming out.
Courtesy runner.
That's Trent Smith.
Now batting for Hastings, designated hitter.
So they'll bring up Merritt.
Eli Merritt.
First pitch, fastball strike, outside corner. Count 0-1. Next pitch is low, or excuse me, taken for a called strike. Catching the knees. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Gonna throw over to first. Smith will go back in head first. Next pitch grounded to third. Second for 1, and LaChance will just hold on to it. Didn't have a good grip on it, didn't want to throw it away. Tigers get the lead runner.
Third baseman Mason Mazer.
Sir will come to the plate. First pitch taken for a ball and the count 1-0. Throw over to first. Merritt back in safely. The pitch, ground ball back up the middle. Meyer, glove flip to LaChance at second to end the inning.
For the Broncos, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning.
So for
And if you're in need of a
Hastings, no runs on, no hits. There were no errors and 1 left on.
stand window,
We go to the bottom of 4 with Doane in front, 3-0. James Grease will lead off for Doane. At the bottom of the fourth inning, we have a new pitcher. First pitch taken outside for a ball. New pitcher is Alec Victor. Victor comes in with a 1-0 record, making his 13th appearance. A 3.20 earned run average. Pitch missing low, ball 2. Left-handed pitcher delivers. Strike. Count now 2-1. Next offering. Off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. Count evens out at 2-2. Pitch popped up into right field. And that'll be caught for out number 1.
The shortstop, Brett Meyer.
Brett Meyer at the plate. Count 2-0. Next pitch will miss low for ball 3. Count 3-0. In for a called strike. Count now 3-1. The pitch. Called strike outside corner. Count now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That's going to hit Meyer, and he'll head down to first base.
The right fielder, Logan Amick.
So Amick will step in, throw over to first. Meyer back in, standing up. Pitch is a called strike at the knees. Count 0-1. Swung on, popped up. Calling for it is the second baseman, Lucero, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. So I'll bring up Osborne. First pitch, swung on, fouled back out of play. Count 0-1. Next pitch, swung on, that's hit into deep left center field, and it is off the wall. Meyer rounding third. He's headed to the plate. Throw goes into third as Osborne, an RBI double for the Tigers. So Myers scores from first. Doan leads 4-0. I'll bring up Lucas White. So White waiting at the plate. Victor comes set. The pitch, blowing away, ball one. Next pitch, breaking ball, that's going to hit White. So he'll head down to first base. And I'll bring up Nevels.
Third baseman Justin Nevels.
First pitch is high, 4 ball. Count 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. It's a called strike, and the count goes even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, ground ball to third, and it's going to be picked up by Masur, and he'll race to the bag to end the inning. But the Tigers get a run on a hit. There were no errors, 2 left on base. After 4, Doan leads 4-0. First pitch fouled off by Otto. Count 0-1. 5th inning, Doan leading 4-0. Next pitch, ground ball. Meyer has it. Throw to first, in time for out number 1.
Second baseman Matt Lucero.
Lucero will come to the plate. Pitch is a called strike. Count 0-1. Next pitch, just off the plate. Ball 1. Line down the right field line. Foul. Count 1-2. Pitch, swung on, lifted into center field. Grease is there, makes the catch. We're out number 2. They'll bring up Rigney. First pitch, missing outside, 4 ball, count 1-0. Next pitch, swung on, liner back up the middle for a base hit. So a 2-out single.
Right fielder Tristan Martinez.
Now bring up Martinez. First pitch, breaking ball in for a called strike. Fastball strike outside corner, count 0-2. Check of the runners, the runner, the pitch. Swung on, chopper to third, Nevels has it. Throw across, in time for out number 3. So for the Broncos, no runs on, 1 hit, there were no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of 5 with Doane leading 4-0. Luke LaChance will lead off for Doane in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch, swung on and missed. Foul tipped, actually called. Count 0-1. Next pitch. Little chopper out in front of the plate. Going to be picked up by Victor, and throw to first is going to be in time to record the out. So 1-3 on the scorecard, and they'll bring up Tillman. Pitch taken for a called strike, inside corner, count 0-1. Ground ball to short. Valdez. Throw is in time as Otto had to readjust his footwork over at the bag, but able to hold the bag for the out. And there are 2 down. I'll bring up Yanez. First pitch taken low. Ball 1. Next pitch. Low, ball 2. The wind, the pitch. Fastball called strike, outside corner. Count now 2-1. Blown away, ball 3. Victor ready, the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So the count now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Foul tipped. That caught Kistler. So Kistler will take a moment or two to get ready for this next offering. Umpire went out to talk to Victor, brushed off the plate. I believe the same thing happened yesterday in the game out at Hastings. Where Kistler just needed that extra moment. Another 3-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off at the plate. This one rolls off of Yanez before going away from the plate. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Victor shook off a few pitches. Now he sends in the one he wants, and it comes in high and away for ball 4. And that'll bring up James Grease.
James Grease.
Grease hitting out of the 8-hole today in this first game. First pitch, breaking ball missing outside. Count 1-0. Victor comes set. The pitch. Blown in. Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to count. Next offering. I'll be in there for a strike. Count now 2-1. The pitch outside with the breaking ball. Ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike to count. The pitch. Foul tipped into the mitt for strike 2. So Yanez will be in motion on this upcoming pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Victor set, and he'll throw over to first. Now we're looking ready for the 3-2 pitch. Here it is. It's going to be taken for ball 4. So back-to-back walks will bring up Brett Meyer. We're going to have a visit to the mound first. There is no action in the bullpen, so would assume there wouldn't be any change here. But with the visit, we'll take a quick timeout. Be back in a moment. First pitch to Meyer is going to miss inside, ball 1. Yanez at second, Grease at first, 2 down in the 5th inning. Doan leading 4-0. Next pitch, that's going to be hit into left center field. It's hanging up, and moving over to make the catch will be Stone. 2 in the inning. So for Doan, no runs on, no hits. There were no errors, 2 left on. After 5, Doan leads 4-0. Valdez to lead off for the Broncos. First pitch is a called strike. So we go to the 6th inning. Crawford at 54 pitches entering this inning. Check swing went through. Count 0-2. Crawford getting a sign from Tillman. The wind, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, fouled off the end of the bat, up the first baseline foul. Next pitch, fastball missing low and away. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Crawford ready. The pitch to Valdez. It's taken in the dirt. Count goes even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, missing high and away, ball 3. So Valdez has worked the count full. After falling behind 0-2, it's now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Leading off here in the 6th inning. The pitch, that's going to be thrown to the backstop for ball 4. So a leadoff walk.
Center fielder Jaden Stone.
But first, before Stone comes to the plate, we'll have a visit to the mound by LaChance and Tillman. So on the player meeting, we'll take a quick break, be back in a moment. So Stone will step in. First pitch, swung on, fouled back to the screen, count 0-1. Valdez on at first after the leadoff walk. Crawford a couple looks over the pitch. Swung on, ground ball to LaChance. It's the second for 1. Relay by Meyer to first is not in time. Tigers do get the lead runner.
Catcher Tyler Kistler.
So a fielder's choice. Valdez out 4-6. They'll bring up Kistler. So Stone hitting out of that left-handed batter's box. That was the difference of him being safe versus out over at first. First pitch missing outside, ball 1. Next pitch from Crawford, swung on, fouled off, out of play down the right field line. Count now even at a ball and a strike. The kick, the pitch. Missing away for ball 2. Count now 2-1. Gonna throw over to first. Stone back in safely. Stone on the season is 4 for 7 in stolen base attempts. Pitch grounded to second. LaChance flips to Meyer. Meyer to first. Double play. So it didn't happen for the Tigers on the previous at-bat, but they do turn the 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. For the Broncos, no runs on no hits. There were no errors and no one left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Put Doan in front 4-0. So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. New pitcher for the Broncos is Cooper Gearhan. Comes in making his 8th appearance. He has a 3-1 record out of the bullpen, a 4.50 earned run average, 16 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts. Opponent's batting .299 against him. Amick will lead off for Doane, top of the order. First pitch. Going to drop in for a called strike. So Gearhan goes off speed to start off Amick. Amick 0 for 2 with the walk. Count now 1-1. The wind, the pitch. Miss away with the fastball. Count now 2-1. The pitch. It's going to be lined into shallow right center field, down for a base hit, and that's actually going to carry a little bit and roll to a wall. Looked like Martinez was going to come in on it, and Amick will go into third base with the triple. Wind is blowing out to right center now, and maybe that was part of it, is just caught the jet stream just right. Amick, a leadoff triple. And I'll bring up Osborne. Gearhan set. First pitch to Osborne. Line right back up the middle for a base hit. So Osborne with another RBI hit.
First baseman Lucas White.
I'll bring up Lucas White. So Osborne now 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a double and 2 RBIs. I'll bring up White. He's 1 for 2, a double, and has been hit by a pitch. So runner at first. No outs. The pitch. That's going to be hit deep into right field. It is long gone over the trees in right field. So I'll bring up Justin Nevels. He sends one into left center field. Over to make the catch in front of the warning track is Rigney.
The second baseman Luke LaChance.
And there's one down. LaChance at the plate for Doane. First pitch comes in low for a ball. Count 1-0. Next pitch. Drops in for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Another called strike and count 1-2. Taken low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gearhan's pitch. A chance down on strikes swinging. So he chased a pitch out of the zone. And I'll bring up Jack Tillman. First pitch taken for a ball. In the dirt, ball 2. Ground ball, wide at third by Tillman. Count now 2 balls, 1 strike. The kick and pitch. Swung on, lifted into left center. Moving over is the center fielder Stone to make the catch and end the inning. So for Doan, 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and no one left on base. Go to the 7th with Doan in front, 7-0. The 1-0 pitch to Merritt, swung on, fouled off third base side, and count evens out at 1-1. Next pitch in there for a called strike. Count now 1-2. The pitch. Missing low. Ball 2. Swung on. Hit into deep center field. Grease giving chase. Looks up and it is gone. A solo home run for Merritt. For Merritt, that's his second on the season, which leads the team. Was a 3-way tie with 1 apiece.
Mason Mazer.
First pitch, swung on and missed. Count 0-1. Called strike. Count 0-2. Ground ball to White over at first. Flips to Crawford covering the bag. And there's one down.
The first baseman, Dylan Otto.
So I'll bring up Otto. He's first pitch swinging, sends it into right field. Caught by Amick. And they're two down.
Second baseman, Matt Lucero.
So I'll bring up Lucero. And he's first pitch swinging, sends it into left center field, down for a base hit. That's going to get past Grease. And it will be a triple for Lucero. So I'll bring up Rigney.
The left fielder, Antonio Rigney.
So the Broncos not going to go quietly here in the seventh. First pitch is a called strike. Count 0-1. One ball, one strike to count. Breaking ball in for a called strike, and the count 1-2. The called strike 3 to end the ball game. So Rigney down on strikes. As Broncos get a run on 2 hits, there were no errors, 1 left on base. Doane takes game 1, 7-1. So your official game time is 1 hour and 37 minutes. As Hastings will drop to 10-19 on the season, 4-5 in the GPAC. Doane 21-8 and 7-4 in the conference. Winning pitcher is Crawford, and he improves to 4-3 on the season. Peterson will take the loss. And Peterson is now 0-2 on the year. So for Doane, it was 7 runs on 7 hits, no errors, 8 left on base. Hastings 1 run on 4 hits, 1 error, and 4 left on base. Again, Crawford the winning pitcher. Peterson takes the loss as Doane wins the first game of this doubleheader, 7-1. We'll be back with game 2 in about a half hour, so stay tuned. We'll have more Broncos and Tigers right here on the Doane Sports Network. And welcome back to the Doane Ball Field Complex as we are nearing first pitch of Game 2. Doane took the opener 7-1. Take a look at the lineups. First for Hastings, same lineup for the Broncos as it will be Jace Valdez at shortstop leading off, Jaden Stone batting second, and in center field. Tyler Kistler is the catcher batting third. Eli Merritt is the designated hitter hitting fourth. Batting fifth, Mason Masur, and he's at third base. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Dylan Otto. Batting seventh at second base, Matt Lucero. Batting eighth in left field, Anthony Rigney. And batting ninth in right field, Tristan Martinez. Pitching for Hastings will be Lane Harris. Comes in with an 0-2 record and a 45.90 earned run average. For Doane, Logan Amick will lead things off. He's in right field. Batting second, the left fielder, Joe Osborne. Hitting third at first base will be Lucas White. Batting cleanup at third base, Justin Nevels. Hitting fifth, the second baseman, Luke LaChance. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Christian Yanez. Batting seventh at shortstop, Brett Meyer. Hitting eighth and catching, Ben Grigsby. Batting ninth, and in center field, James Grease. On the hill for the Tigers will be Halden Craig. Craig comes in with a 3-1 record, a 4.05 earned run average. So as Craig begins those warm-up tosses, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with first pitch of game number 2 between the Broncos and Tigers right here on the Doane Sports Network. So Valdez will lead off as we get ready for first pitch. The pitch from Craig is a fastball low for ball 1. First pitch comes in at 3:10. Next pitch on the way in the dirt for ball 2. Pitch swung on, lifted into center field. Grease is there. Makes the catch for out number 1.
Center fielder number 3, Jaden Stone.
Defensively for the Tigers, it's Osborne in left, Grease in center, Amick is in right, Nevels at third, Meyer at short, LaChance at second, White at first, Grigsby behind the plate. So I'll bring up Stone. One 1-0 pitch, fouled back out of play. Count 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch from Craig, that is in there for a called strike, and count 1-2. The kick and the pitch. Called strike 3. Fastball on the outside corner. There are 2 down. They'll bring up Kistler. First pitch on the way to Kistler. Swung on, foul back to the screen. The count 0-1. Doan softball JV in action off to our left beyond the third base dugout. The Tigers won their first game 4-2. This pitch comes in high. Doan tennis in action today. They're up in Omaha taking on Creighton University. Both teams with a 4-match win streak entering today's match. Pitch swung on and missed, and the count now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, the count. The pitch. It's going to run inside for ball 2. Twos across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The pitch. Swung on, lifted down the right field line, foul, and out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed as Kistler goes out of the zone. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Craig. After half an inning, Hastings 0, Doan coming up. Amick to lead off for Doan as we go to the bottom of the first inning. First pitch from Harris. Comes in high, ball 1. Defensively for the Broncos, it's Rigney in left, Stone in center, Martinez in right. Give you the infield in a moment. This next pitch grounded through the right side for a base hit. Martinez will field it and throw it back in. So a leadoff single. They'll bring up Osborne. For the Broncos around the infield, it's Masseur at third, Valdez at short, Lucero at second and Otto over at first. Kistler behind the plate. So Osborne will step in. He had 3 hits in the first game and a couple RBIs. So looking to build off of that performance. First pitch runs high and inside, ball 1. Amick has his lead off of first. The pitch in the dirt. Amick takes off. Throw down is not in time. So a wild pitch moves Amick up to second base. Count 2-0 to Osborne. Swung on, that's hit deep into left field. It is gone up on the hill. So Osborne with a huge home run. The Tigers lead 2-0.
2-run home run for Joe Osborne. Batting third, first baseman number 29, Lucas White.
So that brings up Lucas White. He had a home run in game 1. Swung on. That's going to be hit into fairly deep left center field. Looking up and watching it go is Stone. A solo home run for Lucas White. The bats have come out swinging here in game number 2 for the Tigers.
Solo home run for Lucas White.
Number 7 on the season for White. Now bring up Justin Nevels. First pitch blown away, ball 1.
Batting fourth, third baseman number 1, Justin Nevels.
Fastball fouled back out of play. Count 1-1. Next pitch, swung on and missed. Neville's chasing a pitch low, and the count now 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, skips to the backstop, and the count goes to 2-2. Harris set, the pitch. Swung on, that's going to be hit into right center field. And it's going to be out of the reach of Martinez. Nevels will have extra bases. He'll go into second base looking for 3, and now he pulls up. And he will stay at second base.
Batting fifth, second baseman number 2, Luke LaChance.
So Tigers 4 batters in, 4 hits. We're going to have a pause in the action as we have a visit to the mound. Action just starting in the bullpen for the Broncos. So with the visit to the mound, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Luke LaChance will lead things, or will step into the plate now. First pitch taken outside for a ball. LaChance, the 5th batter of the inning. Doan has 3 runs on 4 hits from the first 4 batters. Runner at second base for the Tigers. And this one's going to be hit into right center field down for a base hit. Nevels will come around to score. LaChance looking for extra bases. Throw to the second base. Not in time. So LaChance with a RBI double.
Batting sixth, designated hitter number 22, Christian.
Laid it just over the outreach glove of Lucero. And I'll bring up Yanez. First pitch taken for a called strike. Count 0-1. Jaden Driscoll warming up in the pen for Hastings. Pitch in the dirt. It's going to skip away from Kistler. LaChance will move down to third on the wild pitch. Looks like Driscoll ready to go whenever called upon. One and one the count. And the pitch swung on and missed. Harris now ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Harris has his sign, come set the pitch. Off speed, chopper to third. Only play will be to first, and it'll be in time. And an RBI ground out for Yanez. We'll bring in LaChance.
Number 5, Brett Meyer.
And I'll bring up Brett Meyer. So 1 down in the inning. Doane leads 5-0. Pitch is going to skip to the backstop for ball 1. Next pitch. It's going to be a ground ball to second. Big hop for Lucero. Throw over to first in time.
Batting eighth, catcher, number 9, Ben.
So with 2 down, they'll bring up Grigsby. So Grigsby will step in, getting his first at-bat of the day. He is batting .212 on the season. But has really turned it on in GPAC play. First pitch missing low and away, ball 1. Next pitch in the dirt, count 2-0. The kick, the pitch. It's going to be in there for a called strike, and the count 2-1. Next pitch from Harris. Swung on, pop foul. Back out of play. Count now even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down in the inning. The pitch. Low and away, ball 3. The 3-2 offering. It's going to be fouled off out of play. The 3-2 pitch is high for ball 4.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
So the walk to Grigsby.
James Grease.
We'll see Tanner Black come out as the courtesy runner, as James Grease
Courtesy runner, first base.
will bat. So Doane will send at least 9 to the plate in this inning. First pitch from Harris, swung on, fouled off at the plate. It's going to roll back to the padding of the backstop. Owen won the count. The pitch. Breaking ball going to be a called strike. Count now 0-2. Throw over to first, and Black back in safely. Runner goes, pitch taken in the dirt for a ball. Count now 1-2 as Black will steal second base. So now runner in scoring position for Grease. So he has a 1-2 count with 2 down. The pitch is low, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base for Doan. Bottom of the first inning, Doan with 5 runs across. The pitch. Swung on, lined into left field, down for a base hit. Black is going to head home. Grease looking for extra bases. Now pulls up. Throw back to first is going to be in time as he stumbled going back. And that will end the inning. So the Tigers get a run on a base hit by Grease. But he's going to be thrown out at first base trying to return. So Tigers send 9 to the plate, score 6 runs on 6 hits. There were no errors and no one left on base. After 1 inning, Doan leads 6-0. Merritt to lead off for Hastings. First pitch swung on and missed. Count 0-1. Next pitch missing, low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Craig set the pitch. Swung on, ground ball to third. Nevels picks it. Throw across in time for the out. Strong throw across. And there's 1 down. Masur will step in. First pitch is a called strike. Next pitch fouled back to the backstop. Count 0-2. The kick and the pitch. Taken low, 4-ball. Count 1-0. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Craig set and the pitch. Peel and the batter is going to be rung up for strike 3.
Batting 6, first base.
Now bring up Otto.
Dylan Otto.
First pitch swinging ground ball to Meyer, gets a nice hop. Throw across is in time to end the inning.
So hit Sawyer. Somebody left on base. We go to
So
the
3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of 2 with Doan in front, 6-0. So the Broncos will go with a new pitcher to start the second inning. And that'll be Jaden Driscoll, who we mentioned was warming up earlier. Making his 6th appearance, a 6.10 earned run average in 10 1/3 innings pitched. So he has the top of the order for Doan. Amick, first pitch comes in high, ball 1. Doan leads 6-0. Next pitch is going to be grounded foul. Count evens out at 1-1. That one's going to be hit deep into left field. Going back is their left fielder, Rigney, and he makes the catch on the warning track in front of the wall for out number 1.
Joe Osborne.
Just not enough carry for Amick. And Rigney chases it down to make a nice catch out in left for out number 1. First pitch is a called strike. Count 0-1. One's going to be popped up. Shallow right. Coming in and making the catch will be Martinez.
First baseman Lucas White.
And they're 2 down. So Driscoll has come in and picked up 2 quick outs. He'll face Lucas White, who has a home run in each of the 2 games today. First pitch taken for a ball. White's 2 home runs, 1 to right center, 1 to left center. Ground ball. That's going to make its way through the right side. Martinez will field it, and White will have a 2-out single.
Third baseman Justin Nevels.
Numbering up Nevels. Nevels with the home run in this series. He had a home run in Game 2 yesterday. First pitch missing low and away, ball 1. Swung on, popped up. It's going to drift out of play. Count now even at a ball and a strike. Breaking ball stays high. Ball 2. Driscoll set. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball high. Ball 3. Three and 1 the count. The pitch. Swung on, popped up. And it's going to go out of play. So now White will be in motion on the upcoming pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down. Driscoll has his sign. The pitch to Nevels. Swung on. That's going to be hit deep but foul. As Nevels out in front. So another 3-2 offering coming up. The pitch. That one's going to be hit into deep right center field. And it is going to be down for a base hit. It's going to roll to the wall. Nevels looking for 3. White heading home. Throw to third is offline and out of play. Nevels going to head home on the air, and 2 runs come across. So an RBI triple. And then an error will bring in Nevels. So that error was on Valdez. I'll bring up Luke LaChance. First pitch low and away, ball 1. Next pitch runs inside, ball 2. Swung on, hit into center field, coming in is Stone. He's under it, makes the catch to end the inning. So for Doan, 2 runs on 2 hits. There was a Bronco error and no one left on base. After 2 innings, Doan leads 8-0. Lucero will lead off for Hastings as we go to the third inning. First pitch, fastball high, ball one. Next pitch. Swung on. That's going to be hit down the left field line, but it's going to hook foul into the Hastings bullpen. Count evens out at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Gonna miss outside, ball two. And high, ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Lucero leading off. The top of the third inning. The pitch. It's going to be lifted into left field. Osborne is there. And there's one down.
Number 0, Antonio Rigney.
So I'll bring up Rigney. And a nice catch in the last half inning. Near the left field wall. First pitch, fastball high, ball one. Next pitch, swung on and missed. Actually, umpire going to call foul tip. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering, breaking ball. He's going to hit Rigney. And I'll bring up Martinez.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 6, Tristan Martinez.
Dome tennis teams in action today at Creighton. Tigers dropping both those matches 7-0. Pitch on the way, soft liner right at Meyer. Throw back to first, double play. So a 6-3 double play will end the inning. We go to the bottom of 3, put Doane in front 8-0. Yanez to lead off for Doane. First pitch comes in high, ball one. 6, 7, and 8 in the Tiger order due up in the bottom of the third. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Count evens out at 1-1. Correction, called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. Swung on ground ball to short. Throw across by Valdez is going to be in time for the out. So I'll bring up Meyer. Driscoll's pitch. Be a called strike at the knees. Next pitch. Count now 0-2. Pitch to Meyer. Slow roller. Picked by Masur. Throw is going to be high. And away from Otto.
The catcher, Ben Grigsby.
So I'll bring up Grigsby. So Meyer reaching on an error, and that brings up Grigsby. First pitch, swung on ground ball to third. On to second for 1, relay to first is going to be picked and in time for the double play. So Grigsby grounds into the 5-4-3 double play.
1 error. Nobody left on base.
So for Doan, no runs on no hits. There was an error and no one left on base. We go to the 4th inning with Hastings trailing down 8-0. Valdez to lead off for Hastings as we go to the 4th inning. First pitch is a called strike. Next pitch, fouled back to the screen. Count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Foul tipped, caught by Grigsby for strike 3. So there's one down. They'll bring up Stone.
Jaden Stone.
First pitch, called strike. Oh, and 1 the count. The kick and pitch. And miss high for a ball. Count evens out at 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch is going to be swung on and missed. Count now 1-2. Pitch just high, ball 2. Count evens out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Craig set. The pitch. High and away, ball 3. Stone has worked the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. Another 3-2 pitch on the way. And another one fouled back to the screen. Stone and Craig battling here in the 4th inning with the 1 down. And high, ball 4. So I'll bring up Kistler. First pitch fouled back. Count 0-1. Fastball runs in on the hands for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The pitch, breaking ball stays high, ball 2. Count now 2-1. The pitch, swung on, lined into center field, Grease on the run, and it's going to be out of his reach, and it's going to roll to the wall. A run will come in as Kistler will pull into second base with a double. So Trent Smith will come in as the courtesy runner, as Merritt will come to the plate. That double by Kistler, the first hit of the game for the Broncos. Craig comes set, the pitch. Fastball. Taken for a ball. Count 1-0. Next pitch, fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from Grigsby, but not far enough for Smith to try and advance. Count now 2-1. Two-one pitch can be lifted into shallow center. Grease coming in, and it's going to fall in front of him. Maybe runners at the corners, following the base hit.
Third baseman Mason Mazer.
Mazer scheduled to hit, but we're going to have a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for Mazer, number 9, Tyler Welsh.
So Tyler Welch will be the pinch hitter. Welsh on the season hitting .200. First pitch swinging, grounded fair beyond the bag at third and down the line. Osborne over quickly to cover it. It's going to be an RBI single for Welsh. Runners at first and second now. And Doan will go to the bullpen. As Coach Oltman's coming out, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a moment. So Dylan Otto will be the first to face the new Doan pitcher, Jake Johnson. 2-0 record with a 2.08 earned run average in 8 appearances, 13 innings. First pitch is a called strike. Johnson drops down sidearm from the right side. Inherits runners at first and second with 1 down. Next pitch will miss for a ball, and the count evens out at 1-1. So Hastings entered the inning hitless. Now they have 2 runs in with 2 on. Pitch in there for a strike and the count 1-2. Johnson set the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lined right back up the middle, and it's going to be down for a base hit. Grease comes up throwing, and the bases will be loaded for Hastings. So that's going to bring up Lucero.
Second baseman, Matt Lucero.
First pitch, called strike. Count 0-1. Next pitch, outside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Off-speed pitch fouled back to the screen. Count now 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Johnson gets a strikeout, and they're 2 down.
Antonio Rigney.
I'll bring up Rigney. Johnson comes set. The pitch, breaking ball, low and away. Ball 1. Pitch swung on, grounded back to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Pitch in there for a strike and the count 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts after the Broncos loaded the bases. So for Hastings, they get 2 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and 3 left on base. Go to the bottom of the 4th with Doan in front, 8-2. James Grease will lead off for Doane. First pitch swinging, sends it down the left field line, and it's in for a fair ball. Extra bases for Grease, as he will go into second base with a stand-up double.
The right fielder, Logan Amick.
So I'll bring up Amick. Runner goes, pitch swung on and missed. Throw down to third is going to be in time to get Grease. So 0-1 the count. Pitch swung on, popped up. Lucero under it, makes the catch. And they're two down. So just like that, quickly 2 outs, despite the leadoff double. So I bring up Osborne. First pitch taken low, ball 1. Off-speed pitch low and away, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Ground ball to short, 1 hop. Valdez throw across is in time to end the inning. So for Doane, no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and no one left on base. After 4 innings, Doane leads 8-2. Oh, 0-1 the count to Martinez. Next pitch fouled back out of play. Count 0-2. Johnson ready, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Martinez down on strikes. And back to the top of the order for Valdez. So 3 straight strikeouts for Johnson. First pitch swung on and missed. Count 0-1. Next pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. So Johnson has the sweeping breaking ball moving right now. No balls, 2 strikes the count. The pitch, missing low. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball chopped to short. Meyer will have to hurry and gets it across in time for the out. Ball took a big hop, so Meyer had to wait on it. But able to get the throw across in time, and they're 2 down. Now bring up Stone. First pitch in there for a strike. The 0-1. Misses low. Ball 1. Breeze blowing out to straightaway center. Maybe a little bit to left center. Breaking ball in for strike 2. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Temperatures in the 70s today. Mostly sunny skies. The pitch. Swung on, chopper up the middle. Meyer. And unable to play it cleanly on the exchange. And Stone will reach on the air.
Catcher, Tyler Kistler.
Now bring up Kistler. First pitch low and away, ball 1. I'm going to call that last one by Stone an infield single. That high chopper. After a little video review. Pitch missing low, ball 2. Next pitch fouled back to the screen. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch from Johnson. Misses low, ball 3. Pitch taken for a called strike. Count now 3-2. Kistler will have to step back in as he had tossed his bat back. Pitch outside, ball 4. Have a courtesy runner coming in. That'll be Smith. Before Merritt steps to the plate.
Number 1, Trent Smith. Designated hitter, Eli Merritt.
First pitch missing outside, ball 1. Pitch in for a called strike. Swing and a miss. Count now 1-2. The pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Count holds at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Merritt down on strikes. For the Broncos, no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and 2 left on. We'll go to the bottom of 5 with Doan in front, 8-2.